Hey everybody! Today I wanted to talk about something a little more, I guess, different than my usual videos. Go out of my comfort zone and talk about something personal, which is kind of hard for me to do. But I wanted to talk about peripheral neuropathy, and it's a condition I have. I've had it for about 2 years now, and peripheral just means your arms, or particularly your hands and your feet. And typically it shows up in your feet, so that's why they have this beautiful drawing of my feet. And I guess before I talk about it, I want to describe what the pain is itself. So it's gonna be kind of hard to describe it, so I figured I'd draw it out in a diagram. So at the bottom of my feet I have I have burning pain, so fire. I got ice pain, just that hot cold pain. I got pins and needles, and I got numbness and tingling, if I can spell, and tingling. And that's typical every day, all day. The severity ranges from, on a scale of 1 to 10, 4 to 8. But in between that, I'll get these weird electrical pains. I'll use green for that one. I'll get these like little short, stabby, throbbing kind of electrical shoots. It just shoots right down to your toe, and it pulses. I was like, boom, boom, boom. That's gonna feel like like you're getting tased almost. A little, maybe not quite as intense, but it hurts, and it stops you in your tracks. And you're gonna wince. And then more recently, I've been getting another pain where it's really hard to describe. It feels like almost like electrical vines are shooting up my leg, and with little like zaps all around that feel like the equivalent to me of like getting bit by a fire ant. And what's weird is when this happens, the top of my hand will, this area of my hand would feel like almost like a burning pain or electrical pain. And it's not often I get it in my hands though, so it was kind of weird. And then at the same time, I also have numbness. So this is weird. All right here from my big toe on the bottom of my foot, on the pad of the foot, is pretty much numb. Right here is a little numb, not bad, but I can tickle the tips of my toes pretty easily. I can feel all around here. It's very ticklish all around there. But just right there is numb. But that's also where that shooting pain right here, that pulsing pain goes. It's going kind of up my toe like that. And sometimes it'll be in my little toes, but it's usually in the big toe. And then, even though it's numb, it's super sensitive. So when somebody bumps into it, it hurts. And nobody ever believes you when they kick you or bump into it with their leg or something. But it hurts, trust me. And I don't know, it's very hard to describe the rest of the kind of pain, but it's very debilitating. It's, you don't want to walk, but you need to walk to get your circulation going and stuff. And that's one thing. People will come up and tell you that, oh, I know what you need to do. You should just exercise more. Well, one, they don't know what you're doing. They don't know if you're exercising or not. They don't know if that's going to help. They don't know what your condition is because they're not a doctor. And two, light your feet on fire and try and exercise. It's kind of hard to do. That's what it feels like. Sometimes it feels like you're on fire. And I try and do it as much as I can, but I'm losing weight. But that's I guess a pet peeve is you don't tell somebody how to fix their problem. You don't tell a fat person they're fat. Like they know. People aren't stupid. Well, some people are, but anyways, another problem is going to cause you'll have weakness sometimes, balance issues, and sometimes it feels like you're wearing socks when you take your socks off, and sometimes it feels like you have an extra pair of socks on when you have socks on. It's really weird. A lot of causes for it. It's autoimmune disorder, infections, cancer. In my case, it's either 4 causes, I guess. It's either related to diabetes. I'm pre-diabetic, but my A1C is really good. It's like I can't remember, like 5.6 or something. It can cause me back problems, which I do have back problems. But I went to a doctor and he did an EMG, and he gave me a diagnosis of being idiopathic. So basically, he doesn't know. That's what idiopathic means. And it might be vitamin deficiency. I don't eat very good. You know, like I have a beer too. So I've been taking vitamins. That doesn't seem to help. Sometimes that makes it worse. Sometimes taking a hot bath makes it worse. Sometimes when they get cold, it makes it worse. Lots of stuff. It's not a constant pain. It changes all the time. Something triggers it, something makes it better, and I have no idea what it is. And it's hard to repeat it. What's some of the medication I'm on, though? I'm taking gabapentin, and that's a anti-seizure medicine. And it helps with nerve pain in some people. And I was trying it, and it seemed to help. But then it seemed to just stop working for me. So we upped the meds, we upped the dosage, and then upped it again. And I'm trying other stuff in between. I'm trying icy hot, I'm trying lidocaine, I'm trying diclofenac sodium, all sorts of meds, icy hot, Bengay, and like I'm not kidding, I have more. I don't have enough to fit on the table. Cortisone, just tons and tons of meds. I'm trying massaging it, and that's one thing I didn't mention when I massage it. So sometimes when I touch up here, if I just tap, I'll feel it tapping right here sometimes, or I'll feel like it kind of like that. I'll feel it in different spots all over, all at the same time. It's really weird. When I touch the back of my heel or close to my knee, I can feel it kind of like right in here. And just weird stuff, wacky stuff. So some of the other medications that I started trying, I stopped doing the gabapentin. We're trying Lyrica or pregabalin. And it's in the same class. It's a little bit stronger. A little bit harder to get, though. It's a little bit more controlled. And same thing, though. It's a anti-seizure med. And I've been on that for about a month. It hasn't really done a whole lot. So now we're upping the game. We're trying to SSNRIs. They're antidepressant, anti-anxiety meds, but they also work on nerve pain. And it's called duloxetine. And you got to watch out for the side effects of all these meds. They all make you tired. They all affect you in different ways. They interact with each other, so you got to be careful with that. But there's so many medications that didn't work. I've tried, ibuprofen, Tylenol, Aleve. None of that works. And I've even tried hydrocodone. One time it seemed like it worked, and then one time it seemed like it made it worse. And I've tried supplements too. Supplements might help a little bit. They definitely help with my diabetes. I've been taking alpha-lipoic acid, benfomiatine, bitter melon, and even my primary care physician was shocked how fast my A1C dropped, and he was just like, "What are you doing?" And like, because I don't believe it. And I really, my diet didn't change much last time. So I would recommend alpha-lipoic acid. Is how you say it. I recommend checking that out if you're diabetic or you have some kind of neuropathy. Sometimes it helps with that. I think some of the other options I need to explore, maybe like surgery. There's implants you can do. I think a cheaper option I'm going to try first for sure is acupuncture and see if that works. I've just been hesitant to try it. No real reason. But it really sucks. It's really hard. It's, I can't work right now. It's hard to be on my feet. All the medication makes me tired or kind of foggy. We don't know what, it's idiopathic. So we don't know how to treat it necessarily. I'm trying all sorts of stuff. But anyways, I guess the main point of this video is if you know somebody that has peripheral neuropathy, believe them. Believe the amount of pain they're in. It's horrible when people don't really believe you, when your doctors don't believe you, or your family doesn't believe you, or whoever. It sucks. And then, I don't know. That was the main point of my video. And so, like I said, it's hard to talk about personal stuff with a bunch of strangers, but it also feels good, kind of clearing the air, maybe helping other people. If you have peripheral neuropathy, can't even say it. Explore all the medications you can. Try and do your, follow the right diets, but there's sometimes it's just, like I said, it's idiopathic. There's no known cause. One thing that does help a little bit was, you know, Icy Hot or menthol, some kind of mentholated medication, some kind of rub like that, as well as and lidocaine. So I mix them together, and try not to massage it too hard, but don't, you know, try and, you have to knead it in, so but just try not to hurt yourself. And I really like wearing a nice pair of thick socks. I used to hate socks. I hate wearing socks on the house, but now I kind of have to. And I don't know. It sucks. But we'll try it. I'll keep you guys updated if you want to know. If not, give me a thumbs down. Sorry for not talking about tools and knives and survival kits and stuff like that, but appreciate you watching this. And if this helps you, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.